Welcome to the first edition of Arise and Shine. Today we are here with a very interesting topic, and I know you'll be glad at the end of the program. We all know that in 2011, the World Health Organization came up with a report that 25 million Nigerians are living with disability. And some of these 25 million Nigerians living with disabilities actually suffer from one form of human rights abuse to another. But thank God today, we have an act that is designed to protect our rights. Our current president, President Muhammadu Buhari, graciously gave his assent to the Discrimination Against Persons with Disability Prohibition Act, which automatically gave us a clean ground to work on. We are very, very grateful to him. May God continue to guide him. So, what are the contents of this act? In what way does it benefit us, and how can we key in? That is what we want to discuss today. I want to quickly run through the table of content of the act. The act is divided into parts, and each part has a section and a subsection. Part 1 talks about prohibition of discrimination and creation of awareness. While part 2 talks about accessibility to public building and structures. Part 3 talks about road transportation. While part 4 is talking about seaport, railway, and airport facilities. Part 5 talks about liberty, right to education, healthcare, and consideration of persons with disability in situations where they are queued. Part 6 talks about opportunity for employment, participation in politics and public life. While part 7 dwells on the creation of the National Commission of Persons with Disabilities. Part 8 is talking about the appointment and duties of the National Secretary of the Commission and other staff of the Commission. You can see that the Act is designed in such a way that it covers every aspect of life of any person with disability. And so if strictly adhered to, life will be smooth and a sweet place to be. So today we are going to dwell on part 1. That will be our topic for today's discussion. Part 1 of the Act. Part 1 of the Act talks about prohibition of discrimination and creation of awareness. So quickly, let's also read the contents of that part 1. Part 1 is divided into section and subsection. And section 1, subsection 1 says, a person with disability shall not be discriminated against on the ground of his disability by any person or institution in any manner or circumstance. This simply means that if there is any opportunity that has presented itself to you, and you as a person with disability is qualified for that opportunity, nobody has the right to deny you of that same opportunity just because you are living with disability. If you go further to subsection 2 of that section 1 says that a person who contravenes subsection 1 commits an offence and is liable on conviction. If that person is a body corporate, the body corporate is to pay a fine of 1 million naira on conviction. While if it is an individual, the individual is liable to pay the sum of 100,000 naira. These penalties or fines are kept there to discourage people from discriminating against persons with disabilities. I want to quickly let you know that this law is not just meant to go against every other people that will discriminate against the disabled persons. No, it's also against you who is also actually a person with disability who discriminates against persons with disabilities like you. So if you as a person living with disability discriminates against another person living with disability, that person has the right to take you to court, and if found guilty, the law of this act will come against you. So be careful. We should be guided by this act. Also, those who are able-bodied, our able-bodied counterparts should also know that there are things they cannot do to us anymore. The time has come when our rights should be respected because we are human beings like them. Let me also use this as an opportunity to appeal to our governors who are yet to adopt and domesticate the Discrimination Against Persons with Disability Prohibition Act to quickly do so, adopt it, and domesticate it in their various states, because in so doing it will give the states a very level ground to key into the national policies. We at the state level will deserve better things. When you go on to section 2 of that part 1, it says that it talks about awareness program. That place says that the Federal Ministry of Information shall make provision for promotion of awareness regarding the rights, respect, and dignity of persons living with disabilities, and also show their capabilities, achievement, and contribution of persons with disabilities to the society. This kind of awareness program, the Federal Ministry of Information is required to conduct. I don't know if the Federal Ministry of Information is doing that. If they are not, please they should do that as a matter of urgency, because ignorance is one problem that haunts humanity. I believe that if anybody knows what is right, he will not go for the wrong one. So let's begin to create awareness, enlighten the public on the rights and privileges of persons with disabilities, and also make them know that the table in this way or that way can be useful to them. With that, we can coexist and integration will be very, very easy. My brothers and sisters, we have been able to quickly run through part 1 of that act, the Discrimination Against Persons with Disability Prohibition Act 2018. We have just run through part 1 of it. And part 1 says that it is prohibited for any person with disability to be discriminated upon on the basis of disabilities. It went ahead to stipulate penalty for offenders, which says 1 million for a corporate organization and 100,000 for individuals. It goes further to state that the Ministry of Information should organize awareness program that will showcase the abilities and the rights of persons with disabilities. I want to quickly once again beg our governors to please domesticate this act in their states, because it will help us a lot. The disabled in each state deserve better things. I thank you people, especially our governors, as they begin to domesticate this act. Let me quickly tell you 7 important things you need to bear in mind concerning this our great act. First, the act prohibits discrimination of any disabled person on the basis of disability. Secondly, the act provides a 5-year transitional period in which all the physical buildings and structures would be designed to be disabled friendly. Thirdly, the act establishes a national commission for persons with disability vested with the responsibility of ensuring that PWDs have access to basic things of life. Another point you have to note is that the Commission for Persons with Disability has the right to receive complaints of human rights abuses from you and help you to seek for redress. Also, you have to note that the Act provides that all public organizations must provide 5% employment opportunities to persons living with disabilities anytime they are employing. Also note that the Act provides that any government or government agent or official that has the duty to approve building plans must not approve any plan that does not make provision for accessibility facilities. And finally, another important part of the act is that it provides that every organization, corporate organization that wants to provide accommodation for its employees must first consider the persons with disability employed under them. Any government that wants to provide accommodation for citizens must first of all remember to consider persons with disability in such situations. Are there not wonderful provisions? You see, the act is there to guide us, to protect us, and to make life more worth living for us. But first, we need to know what it contains, how it benefits us, and then what to do when it is violated. My dear governors who are here to adopt and domesticate this act, please quickly do that. Show us love. That is the greatest love we need from you people. The greatest empowerment we need from you governors is to adopt the act, domesticate it, and create the implementation commission that will be headed by persons with disabilities themselves. We can do it ourselves. We are capable. You know, when we were pursuing our education, we sat in the same class with the able-bodied people. We competed with them and we made it. So why can't we do the same in our workplace? We are capable. We have abilities. Give us a chance to showcase our capabilities. Create our commission and let us handle our affairs by ourselves. We appeal to the governors. If you have not done that, please do it. Help us to live a great life. Thank you for stopping by my channel. I know you enjoyed this program. If you do, give a thumbs up, like this channel, and then subscribe to it, because your subscription will make this channel to go far and wide and reach many places. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that you will receive notification for all our broadcasts. Remember, there can be nothing about us without us. The sky is our limit. Thanks for stopping by, and remain blessed.